Shalom, Chaverim. This is a little impromptu, but I'll do what an aspiring politician does best and speak from the heart. I grew up in Manhattan. A little bit about me: I went to yeshiva my whole life. I went to Bar Ilan for my gap year in Tel Aviv, and when I was on Bar Ilan, we had 2 direct rocket hits on our campus. It was the first time that rockets had reached that deep into Tel Aviv. It was from Gaza, and we were in the bomb shelter all night. And as an American, that was my first time really experiencing direct rocket hits. And my number one thought is Donald Trump is my president in the United States of America. If a rocket fell in a random field in Oklahoma or Kansas, whoever sent it, that country would cease to exist on the map within minutes. But why was Israeli sovereignty always a question? And so in that moment, I was determined to come back to the United States and get involved politically to one day, God willing, be in a position to help Israel. And so far, so good, working very closely with the Trump administration and pushing our beliefs across the media and within the young generation. But specifically since October 7th, if I can give one positive message, because I know that there's just so much negativity and we carry around so much, not only the Jewish guilt that we all have from our mothers, but just the general feeling of not being able to be there and be directly involved. And if there's any one positive silver lining I've noticed from October 7th is that the generation Holocaust survivors have been unfortunately, kind of, to not put it best, dying out over the last few years. And a lot of people, my friends' grandparents, didn't ever share their stories. They really just could never speak about it. And so we were getting further and further away from a world and a generation that understood what it meant to survive the Holocaust, to have the state of Israel, and to be proud Jews. And so the one silver lining, there may be others, but the biggest is post-October 7th, Jews that I've known, grew up with, wanted nothing to do with Shabbat dinners. I would invite them. They say, no, I'm good. I'm going to the club. I don't want to come on Friday nights. Like, why can't we get ice cream after dinner? Why aren't you serving dairy? All the things. They prefer their bacon, whatever it is, the assimilation. Post-October 7th, all of these Jews have understood the calling and what it means to be Jewish again. Those friends who I've asked thousands of times to come to my Shabbat dinners finally messaged me a few weeks after October 7th, hey, do you still do that dinner? I tell them every single Friday night, come on, whenever you want. And so I really think my generation needed it because they had no connection to really the Holocaust in a meaningful way. And so it was another Holocaust, and it created a whole new generation of survivors of the Hamas Holocaust who will go on to teach their children about the importance of Zionism. I had the privilege of meeting with 2 survivors right after October 7th in the hospital, and Ben and Gali, they were a very famous couple, and now they're out of the hospital, they're having their wedding, and I told them, when you need babysitting, I'll be there. So we have this new generation that's going to raise their children with a reignited vision and love for Israel and just Zionism and Jewish identity. So that's the one thing that we can, thank Hashem for out of all of this, is that the love for Zion. Holocaust re-education clearly failed, but Zionism succeeded, and that's what our main goal has been. So thanks for having me, Baruch Hashem, and hopefully we all make Aliyah soon. Yes.